infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache
Oh, I
of
need
weapons and
to start.
eliminated a stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.
There you go. Okay, so usually my next spot I would hit up is just doing the control points. This I definitely don't feel like doing. Mainly because I don't want to do it. DCD headquarters takes a little bit longer than usual than it should, so I'm probably not gonna farm that. Um, I would do this. I really want to do this, but Jefferson Plaza, like I said, Plaza is it's another mission that's easy, relatively easy and fast to do. It's just sometimes it can be time consuming if you don't set it up right. Lincoln Memorial, anything can happen. Um, let's see. I already got my 2 control points here, so uh, let's see. We can hit here. We can hit this control point here. I don't feel like doing the blockade because for some reason they always come back. A lot of needs and definitely next to no time at all. I know the season's awards are supposed to be able to get them. Oh, and I forgot about the update. What is this? Title update 10. Now you're able to get like better quality loot at the vendors and whatnot. So like now you're able to get named items, which I find that's pretty cool now. It should have honestly been done before, but obviously they're not always gonna listen to the public. So this is the step. This is honestly a step in the right direction where they're going right now. See, like I like that the stats are way more than half. Like honestly, before vendors, you could literally get purples that have way better stats than golds. So I mean, I don't know how that works. It worked. I don't know how it works. I guess. I guess it's just how it works for them. Obviously not for their player base. It doesn't work out well for the player for guys who are honestly playing this game a lot and paying for it. I myself don't know how that works. So, but I digress. I'm not really gonna say too much about it because I know that's a touchy, very touchy subject. So yeah, I'm just not gonna really say much. Ooh, Foundry Bulwark. I need to put those away. I need to make sure I put them away. Because I know I'm gonna forget it and then I'm gonna end up selling it thinking I don't need it when I actually end up needing it. So and my stash I definitely need to sell everything because I need the credits for it. I have 2 of these. Whatever. Let's see. I think that's it for right now as far as inventory. I still got a few things that I need.
Incoming backup request.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm. Oh, and I also finally got this too, the Acosta Go bag. I finally got one,
Look who it is.
which I definitely like. I like using it a lot in my shit. I'm blanking out. My medic build. I like using that. I like using it in my medic build. Definitely, it's definitely a different pace for me. Then I definitely like using it. So let's get that. Open up these caches. Let's see what's up. Nothing, as usual. Usually could never get anything out of these. I miss how in Division 1 you get at least 2 rewards with the chance of 3 instead of just 1. I find it rather... I find it rather... I just find it rather dumb, if I'm being honest. If we're being honest here, like, I just find that rather dumb to have it like that, to where you only get 1. But, I mean, it's whatever.
Welcome, Agent. This hole?
Well, if I had the chance, I would definitely, most definitely, have it to where you can drop 2 instead of 1. Let's see. Yeah, 2%. So I should be at 12. Yeah. So obviously my watch and the direction that I'm going, as far as offensive goes, I'm going for crit chance first. And then defensive, I'm going for armor because I feel like armor is way more important in this. Utilities, it's kind of sporadic all around. Skill duration, I'm not too worried about. Let's see. And then for what is this? Handling?
Hello.
Yeah, for handling, I'm just going straight ammo capacity. It's like I need this. Like honestly, that should have came as like a mandatory thing, like back in stuff. Honestly, for being honest, I don't remember how to activate. I don't remember how to activate this. Yeah, like I don't remember season begins in 4 days. So the season 2 for yeah, cuz I know this is for the year 1 pass holders, but um for season pass holders, but for us, for like the regular people who don't have it, if I'm correct, it's like I said, if I'm correct, like it should be for the like the year. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, but all I know is that it's waste. It's honestly you have to wait. Like for the people who don't have the year 1 pass, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Cause I don't have this. Cause I don't have the season pass. Nor do I remember how to activate it. So yeah, I think for people who don't have the season pass, the season pass or year 1, year 2 pass, you have you have to wait a week for something like that. I don't know. I honestly don't remember, but for most people they got a week early access. Obviously I don't have that yet because I'm not about to invest any more money into this game. I've invested more money into the Division 1 than I have ever done in this game. Like the most expensive set purchase for this game that I bought is the Warlords of New York, which is like $30. Um, but I bought Last Stand, and I bought I bought Last Stand. I bought Survival, and a few other things I've bought. I don't remember. But I remember spending more time and money on that game than I've ever done in here. Like for this, all I've bought is the Warlords of New York, and that's it, because I don't really care about the rest. If you're like me, who likes to play a lot of Conflict, like I like playing Conflict more than DZ because, like DZ have just been way I like the DZ for me is honestly way more fun. Like I like using like I'll go to the DZ once in a while to kind of like cool down from raging so much in conflict, because I rage more in conflict than I do in um, Dark Zone. Because Dark Zone is where I honestly started out. I started out in the Dark Zone, so that's why like for me I have more fun playing in the Dark Zone than anywhere else, because that's where I started. And honestly no game mode will be more fun to me than Dark Zone. Like the Dark Zone is where I've had the most fun for a long time. Like I said, that's where I started out my division. Like, that's where I started out in Division 1 was Dark Zone. Like Dark Zone, I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of asshole things too. I've hijacked a lot. Like I've done a lot of hijacking too. So that's why I prefer Dark Zone over like conflict and all that stuff. But conflict, I use like for this game. I just use it to kind of like stay on top of my PvP. To stay on, I just use it to stay on top of like my skills and whatnot. Like I just use it as practice before I go into the DZ. Because once I go into the DZ is when I'm able to just light it up, man. Like the DZ, it's honestly where I'll have the most fun. The reason why I don't go into the DZ a lot is, like I said, I am honestly 100% not ready yet. Why am I not ready? Aim is horrible, and yeah, it just mainly my aim is horrible. Like my aim, like before, like on Division 1, like the live streams obviously don't do me justice at all. Like I'm usually a potato like that, but like back when I used to not take YouTube as seriously as I used to. Like before, when I didn't take YouTube as seriously as I do now. Like like now that I take YouTube now that I take YouTube semi-serious, I don't take YouTube as serious as I should. But since I'm taking YouTube kind of seriously, like obviously I need to be on my A game and whatnot, because people are gonna obviously they're gonna say a lot of things, and there's obviously gonna be a lot of criticism in it. Personally, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I just make the YouTube videos just because I like making them. And I wish that I could make it a career, because it would be nice to, because it would be nice to be making a YouTube video to be getting paid for YouTube, all while to be getting brain fart. But it would be nice to be getting paid to do YouTube videos, all while building cars and whatnot, because like that's my end goal, is to build cars. I prefer I honestly prefer doing high performance stuff over like building high performance cars versus building like OEM cars. And I understand like the whole understanding OEM side first, which is 100% true. Like in order to build a race car, you obviously need to understand the whole you need to understand the OEM side of things first before you can build a legit race car. I believe in that. Like that's 100% true. Like I obviously learned that the hard way. But luckily I had teachers to help me out. Like really knowledgeable teachers and friends to help me out. Which honestly made the transition a whole lot easier. And obviously I'm still growing, like my knowledge is still growing. I don't know, I try to know as much as I can. I don't pretend to know everything. Like if I don't know it, then I'm gonna say I don't know that shit. Obviously, because like especially in the automotive industry, you just have to be honest. You can't beat around the bush and try to stall. You know, like in the automotive industry, you just have to be honest with yourself and not to cheat other people and not to cheat people into getting that money. So like, yeah. So like, if you don't know, if I don't know it, then I don't know it. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna say I don't know it. Like, there's a lot of things that I'm still learning in the automotive industry. As far as like building and as far as like building cars and whatnot, I'm still knowing. Like, I don't know everything. I wish I did know. I wish I knew a lot, but it's whatever. Like, I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be bothered too much by it, because I can always, look it up and see what's up. Like, I'm not gonna. I'm like. I'm not. I'm not gonna fret too much about it, because I can always just look it up. Knowledge is key. So that's why I'm not really too bothered by it.
Friendly combatants detected.
So yeah. But enough of that. Another one is my Corolla. The Corolla. I had to take off the short ram because it's getting summer now, and I want to be able to drive it around without having to worry about loss of power. Because when I had the short ram, I did feel like a loss of power after like the second or third pull. But now that I use a stock airbox with a now that I use the stock airbox with a drop-in filter, like I'm able to do at least like a few more pulls without cooling down. Like that's how good it is. Like, and plus too, it's not a built car yet, so. But if I had the money and the freedom to do it, I would go to E85. I would tune it for 93 and E85. I definitely want to get a tune for it. So that way I can use E85 and 93. Because imagine that Corolla using that 93 octane and E85. Like that shit is gonna be crazy. Like, like that would be on a whole nother level of of what not to do with your money. I mean, I liked it. I like using the Corolla. I mean, I like it because but like the Durango, I can't use it right now because not only is it not street legal, but I need to fix the wheel bearing and whatnot. I have the wheel bearing, like what is it called? I have the wheel bearing to fix. I need to get the alignment done next. Like, I'm not gonna register it yet because it's not street legal yet. Like, that's the reason. Like that's the main reason why I'm not gonna register it yet because it's not street legal. So I'm not even gonna waste the DMV's time. I mean, of course, I could let them know. That's another thing that I should have done is let them know, hey, I'm I'm gonna be fixing up this car, so I'm gonna be fixing up the Durango, so it's gonna sit for a while, and so yeah, that's I should have done that on my part, but it's whatever at this point. Not good. Like I said, I'm not gonna fret too much over it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Mm. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna, cause I need to farm for resources. So, let's see, let's see, let's see. Um, cause I know for YouTube it's gonna be kind of boring, just like how It is for the stream, but um, dang it. It's whatever. But I like the idea of just compacting everything into that yellow crate. Makes life easier, you know? This is most likely going to be 2 videos in one. I'm hoping, like, I honestly need to get my hands on an iMac, on a MacBook, so that way it's a whole lot easier to upload my videos. I mean, so that way it's easy to upload my videos and to like edit them. Because before I used to use my phone to edit, but because Documents is acting up, like my videos, a lot of my videos would pause. So that's why like I've been having a hard time lately. Like that's why a lot of my YouTube videos they don't have intros or outros, mainly because of that. And I don't have the editing software of Adobe or anything like that. So and if I were to use like video editor and whatnot for like on my Chromebook for Android and whatnot, it's not gonna go through. So I don't even bother with it.